like and subscribe to the channel, Smith Cartel. I'm happy. Man, we doing well. Rocking on these streets, coming off, breaking off, coming up on these beats. We gonna react over here, you gonna like it too. I'm funny as hell, man. Me and my whole crew, Smith Cartel, that's that cannonball for men, we rolling. Coming off this thing, man, my goals, they trolling. Everybody hate the diamonds, hate the gold, hate the shine. I'm gonna come up on this and make you what? Press rewind, get up on it, let you know I'm spinning off in these streets. Got some rhymes for your head, got some slayers for these beats. All right. We back with another one. Oh my goodness. I did not know. I knew something about Young Buck, but I didn't know this. Let's see what's going on, man. They said something about Young Buck. What I'm stuttering. Young Buck on being catfished and secretly recorded by a transgender. Part 30? Part 30? What happened to part 1? Part 30. Oh, how many times he be get tricked into, oh Lord, sweet Jesus. Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. Oh Lord. Oh,
Shelter you seized.
That is crazy. Part 30? Brother, ooh. This old Vlad. Oh my God! Shout out to Vlad TV. Here we go. Here we go. Let's buckle in.
A video came out with a transgender, and people were saying that it was you.
But what happened?
You denied it. You said, "Let me go on and address this real fast, real quick. Ain't shit gay about me. I ain't got no problem with no gay people. Whatever the fuck you dudes, thought you seen on the tape, that ain't no motherfucking tape and no motherfucking sucking my dick."
Facts.
The transgender person, Glamour Perfect, ended up apologizing. She said, first I'd like to start by apologizing to David, aka Young Buck, his family, friends, anyone who's been offended or hurt by the video that was recently posted on my page.
By his name.
But this became a media circus.
Without a doubt. And it's crazy because when this shit first happened, man, just to be as honest with you, it fucked me up like it would fuck anybody up. You understand what I'm saying? And for me, it was one of them situations where I reacted not even seeing the video first because I know where I stand at. Like I say, I ain't got a problem with them people. That wasn't me. But when I seen the fucking video, I said, damn, that is me in that fucking video. But it wasn't me knowingly going into a situation, knowing that this is what the fuck it was. It was one of those things where, I was catfished out of some shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Pretty much, where a person was in these DMs and sending pussy squirting all over the room and pop up and say, hey, I'm in your city. And me at the time thinking with my dick, I smash over there thinking I'm finna smash on this bitch and walk in the situation. It wasn't even me knowing what the person was at the time. It was me feeling like, hold on, this is a fucking robbery or setup, because when I realized, hold on, that ain't the same motherfucker that's been on this video.
Switch up.
I immediately got the fuck out of the room.
It was a switch up.
Okay. So from there, that's when I guess the motherfucker was, it's clearly a situation where they were using it to try to set me up for whatever reasons or whatever they was trying to do, because when I seen the shit, I could see the way the camera angles and shit was set up. But there was nothing that came from that. It was me getting out of the room honestly thinking that it was a fucking setup from a bitch, because nothing came from it. I approached the situation.
He thought it was gonna get robbed.
Put this motherfucker in your mouth, because from the understanding of what it was throughout these DMs and texts at that time was, I'm on my period. So I was basically coming in looking for the goddamn head out the bitch. But it ended up not being a fucking bitch, and I end up not getting no fucking head from this motherfucker in no kind of way. So for me, dealing with the whole gay shit or whatever, I honestly, the shit don't fuck with me now, but it fucked with me at the time because, if that's what I was or what I chose to be, so be it. Fuck y'all. You know what I mean? And fuck how you feel. But the fact that it wasn't, and it's not what the fuck I am and who the fuck I am, it kind of drove me in a place of trying to fight public opinion. And I realized I'm never gonna win in that world.
no, you ain't
So
gonna
I
win
let go
public
and let
opinion.
God at that
That's
point.
it. That's all
And
you could have did
it
in the
is what
first
the
place.
fuck it is out of that, man.
He could have did that in the first place. You could have just let it go and walked off, man. Just kept on going. You know, like you could have just did what you. I had many girls, man, that I was with back in the day, and they used to get mad when I broke up with them and stuff because I would find something better, and they would, oh, hey, you gay, or you got a small this, and or you this, that. I said, this is talk. I didn't give a damn. But see, you multiply that by 10 millions and millions because he was in the media and all that, so that's what made it bad for him. You know, it was like everywhere he looked at first, he would see it and see it and see it. But you know what I'm saying? That's just crazy, man. Like at the end of the day, that's just, you know, insane. But you gotta also look at the fact that you gotta be like he said, man, I went in there and it felt like it was a setup, you know? So he wasn't even going off the premise of the other stuff. He was going off the fact that he thought he was getting laced up. He thought it was a back door. So I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like I get it where he coming from because he's a rapper. He's a rapper. He got a lot of money and stuff. So he ain't got like some just regular old Joe Blow. He can find somebody and go meet up with her and boom. And there ain't really too much going on with it. But if it's somebody who's like a rapper or somebody who's got a diss rapper or a drill rapper, or they doing some stuff where they got issues with somebody, and they, with the world, the way the world is now, everybody just want to make up their own narrative and go run with it, you know? And it's like, okay, so, but he would have been better off just letting it go, leaving it alone, and just kept on pushing, you know? But I remember hearing about all that stuff, man. I'm glad he got to address it, man, got to sell his truth, because that's good, man. That's good, you know? And it's not even just like being about, like, they'll say he's gay or homosexual. It's like there's all different types of reasons. Like, there's women that lie on men for, oh, he beat me and he never did. I remember one of my homeboys, man, I'll never forget it. He got 15 years because this girl kept saying that he beat her, but he never touched her, never once. She was aggressor. She always jumped on him, but the police and everything back then at the time of the world was, the man was always guilty no matter what. Shoot, we still in that world today. But that's how it was. It was like, hey, you know, you the one guilty. And they gave him 15 years. And that man ain't never touched that woman. It's crazy, man. And the worst part is, like I always say, I mean, I guess the world ain't that smart as people think they are. Because I always be like, okay, so she go to visit him. She go to talk to him on the phone in the jail. They hear all these recordings. They hear her saying she did it. She didn't mean to lie on him. And nobody does anything. That's crazy, man. You know why? Because they don't want to have to they don't want to take back what they said. They want to be able to just stand on business and say, okay, we're good. We were right. Our conviction rate is still, percentage is still good. They don't have to go back and redo all that stuff because that's extra work. That's double work. So they just like, we got what it was. Let's leave it like it is. Let's something big come. But that's just crazy. But yeah, man, y'all watching, be careful, man. I be telling these youngsters nowadays all the time. It's like, y'all gotta be careful what you do, man, because now women do stuff like, I seen one where the lady recorded a guy. He went to go meet her at her house, and they went in, and she had video cameras hidden all over the place, and they did some stuff. And then, you know, they were getting a little freaky and stuff, but then she edited it and made it look like he had did something, like she cut out certain parts, so it looked like it was just real bad. And the guy was just like, when, you know, it doesn't matter. What people don't understand is it doesn't matter if it's edited or not. If a woman can show video of that to somebody of authority, they're going to automatically pass judgment on that person. And then they're going to go after them, especially if it's a man. A man's going to pass judgment on because he's going to say, you ain't one. And women know that, so they play off of that emotion, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we guys, men, we got to be more smarter. We got to look at each other just like we want the jail, just like we want the police, just like we want the judge. We want everybody who looks at us to look differently. We got to look at men differently, too. When a woman come and say, oh, this man did this to me, we got to stop and think. You got to stop and think for a minute. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. You can't just jump to conclusions because women be lying all the time. When you want to know how a woman lying, oh, she opened her mouth. I'm sorry, but that's the truth, man. They lie so much, it's a defense mechanism for them. Yeah, I mean, I'm not just talking about grown women. My nieces and all the little girls, man, when you ask them something, did you do this? And you can't even get what they did out. They'll automatically say, no, I didn't. You know, it's like, dude, stop. You automatically showing me you lying. And it's like, they don't get that. But, you know, all you do is teach them, coach them, teach them and coach them, man. I mean, but then you got some of them out there, you know, it's a percentage of them that are very, very intelligent and intellectual. You got some women, man, you can sit down with, have a whole conversation with, joke with, laugh. Everything about them is cool. And then you got some that'll just say some dumb stuff out of the left field for no reason. And you're like, why did you say that? You know, so it is what it is. Y'all, shout out to Vlad TV, man. Y'all keep on watching. On Smith Cartel channel, we're gonna keep reacting. That was crazy though. I did want to see what was up with that young Buck, whatever, you know, the stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? So take care, you know, and y'all be safe, be breezy. You know, be breezy. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my kids and my nephew and nieces and all them. I, you know, love y'all. Y'all stay safe. Be breezy, baby.